A lot of beginning gardeners think they need to start seeds indoors. And I get why. You see it online and it just seems like the right thing to do. But the truth is, you don't. I didn't, and I still don't. And I've been gardening here for over 20 years. There's an easier way in. Starting seeds indoors is a real skill. It takes time, patience, a little bit of luck, as well as some infrastructure. Timers, lights, a rack. It can be rewarding, but it's too fiddly for me. But it might not be for you. And none of that is going to make you a better gardener on day one. Indoor seed starting isn't gardening 101. It's more like gardening 201. There are crops that are happiest to grow where they're planted. For me, that includes radishes, lettuce, beets, carrots. They come up quickly, they don't like to be transplanted, and they give you fast feedback. And when you're new, early success matters. For crops that take longer, I usually use starts. And that includes tomatoes, peppers, squash, zucchini, and also some of the bigger leafier greens such as Swiss chard or dinosaur kale. And no, that's not cheating, it's just skipping a step. The goal here isn't to master seed trays or grow lights, unless you want to. The goal is to grow food, and if mastering seed trays and grow lights is your jam, there's room for that too. Go for it. But you don't need it to get started, and you don't need it to call yourself a gardener. Start where it's easy, stack some wins, learn as you go, and have some fun. Next up, we'll talk about how to read a seed packet, what information actually matters, and where you can bend the rules.